Today we're going to do lesson 7.7. We are moving on into some division number stories. And the reason that we do this is because it's important that we know how to analyze real life scenarios and be able to apply our multiplication and division skills to these real life scenarios. So we're going to start off with doing Math Journal page 245, number 1 together. So go ahead and pause the video and get yourself to page 245. All right, so number 1 says, make an estimate and solve, then answer the questions. Margaret and her friend have 2 summer job offers. A job babysitting is for 8 hours each week. With Margaret and her friend both working this job, they would earn $208 each week. A summer camp job is for 7 hours each week, and together they would earn $10 each week. Which job pays more per hour for each girl? How much more per hour? All right, so we're going to go through and we're going to underline the important information that we know in our number story. So when we look at this, we know that babysitting is 8 hours for a week, and they would each earn $208. Or sorry, they would earn $208 together. Then the summer camp job is 7 hours a week, and altogether they would earn $210. We need to try and figure out which job is more per hour for each girl and how much more per hour. So that's what we're going to try and figure out. So the first thing we're going to start off with is we need to make an estimate to see if our answer makes sense. So I'm going to take that idea of the babysitting hours, and I'm going to round that number to $200 a week. Now, we know that with that amount of money, so we took the $208 of babysitting and rounded it to $200. They are working for 8 hours. I'm going to go ahead and round that 8 hours to 10. So I'm going to take my 200 and I'm going to divide it by 10 to see what we end up with. So when I do that, it's a basic fact once again. So I'm going to act as if my zeros are not there. And I'm going to just take off the 0 from the 200 and the 0 from the 10. So it's going to be 20 divided by 1, basically, which is going to end up being $20. So what we're saying is that they make $20 for 1 week. But that is together, and there are 2 girls. So I'm going to take my $20 and divide it by 2. And I find out that each girl is going to make $10 a week from babysitting. So all right, so now we need to do the rest of our estimate, which is that they could also earn $210 a week from working at the summer camp. So once again, we could round that $210. We could also round that to our $200. And they are working only 7 hours a week. I'm going to go ahead and round this 7 down to a 5. Now, you could also round it up to 10, but what you may find is that your answers are going to end up being the same for babysitting as they would for summer camp. And what that basically tells us is that our answers are going to be really close together and that there's not going to be a big difference. So if you wanted to round it up to 10, you could, or in this case, I'm going to round it up to 5 to just kind of see what our difference would be a little bit better than a $0 difference. So if I go ahead and I take 200 divided by 5, I know that 5 can go into 24 times, and I can then place that other 0. So that means that they would earn $40 together babysitting. Since once again it is 2 girls, we're going to go ahead and split that $40 by 2. And I know that each girl can make about $20 a week at summer camp. So if we were to figure out the difference between the two, we could then take our summer camp money, which is $20, and we could subtract our $10 from babysitting. And we know that summer camp's going to pay about $10 more. Okay, so that could be our estimate saying that the difference between the two jobs is going to be about $10 a week for each girl. So our next step that we need to do is we need to actually solve out our problem to find out what that difference really is so that we can see what each girl could make from the two different jobs. So this time when I do it, I want to start off with my number model with an unknown in there. Since I already saw that the summer camp job is going to pay more than the babysitting job, I'm going to go ahead and try and write this as one number model. If you're doing this work and you struggle with being able to use the parentheses to write it as one number model, you can go ahead and write it as separate number models. That is just fine. You're going to see me model it as one number model to just hopefully help some of you that are ready for that step. So I'm going to go ahead and take the summer camp of the $210. I know that we're dividing that by the 7 hours that they are going to work at camp each week. And we're also going to divide that by the 2 girls. So if you notice, I went ahead and wrote my division problem as one set kind of in there. Kind of similar to multiplication that you can put more than one symbol within that. And since we know that one's going to be more, I'm going to subtract from it my number model for babysitting. Babysitting is $208 a week that they are working for 8 hours, split up by the 2 girls. And this is going to tell us how much money they're going to end up making. So I'm going to go ahead and use my M for money. Now that we have our number model with our unknown, we actually need to go through and solve this problem. So I'm going to start with my $210, and I'm going to divide that by 7. Once again, I'm going to treat this as an extended fact. I know that 21 divided by 7 is 3, but since it's 210, I'm going to take that 0 and place it on the end and say that it is 30. So now I know that they're going to make $30 each week, but I need to split that up by the 2 girls. So I'm going to do 30 divided by 2, which is 15. So that means each girl is going to make $15 each week for the summer camp. Now we need to figure out how much money they could make babysitting. So now I'm going to take my $208 and I need to divide that by 8. Well, the tricky part on this one is it isn't a basic fact, it's a little bit harder to do. So I'm going to go over here and set up my partial quotients division strategy. So I'm going to do 208 divided by 8. So I'm going to think of how many times 8 can go into 208. I'm going to start off with my group of 10, which I know is 80. And if I subtract those, I'm going to do 8 minus 0 is 8. I cannot do 0 minus 8, so I'm going to borrow from my 2, making it a 1. I now have 10 minus 8, which is 2, and I have 1. Knowing that I still have 128, I know that I can do another group of 10 out of this. So I'm going to take another 80 from it, and I'm going to go ahead and subtract again. So 8 minus 0 is 8. I'm going to borrow from my 1, making it a 0, so now I can do 12 minus 8, which is 4. So now, how many times can 8 go into 48? Well, it can go into it 6 times, which is 48. So once I subtract, I should have 0, so that I don't have any remainder. And I'm going to go ahead and add these up. So 10 plus 10 plus 6 is 26. So that means that the girls are going to make $26. But there's 2 of them, so we need to go ahead and divide that by 2. So if I take 26 divided by 2, that's going to be ending up making $13 for babysitting. So our question asks us on here to go ahead, and we've done our estimate on the other page, and our question now asks, which job pays more per hour? So we're going to go ahead and answer in here that we found out that the summer camp job is going to pay more. We knew that they paid $15 an hour for each girl, and babysitting was only $13 an hour for each girl. So that means that summer camp is going to pay $2 more per girl per hour. So make sure that you go ahead and fill in your estimate, your equation with letter for the unknown, and then fill in how the summer camp pays more, pays $2 more per hour per girl. Today you're going to finish up this page, which is 245. You're also going to do page 246, which is very similar to this page. You do not have any math boxes today, and you need to make sure you submit these 2 pages as well as your home link. Good luck today. Let your teacher know if you need some help.